Hi everyone, so we are back for the Quantum Technology Innovation Centre section. We're just waiting for Musty Rampori to come back onto the stage for this session. In the meantime, Mike, could you just quickly introduce yourself?
Hi there, yeah, I'm Mike Payton, so I'm Programme Manager for Quantum Technologies at the University of Bristol. And as part of that, I look after the QTick pilot down at Cathedral Square that we're launching today.
Brilliant, thank you. I think Musty is back now. Thank you so much. So Musty, can you just...
Hi, yeah, I'm Musty Rampori. I am the Director of Bristol's Quantum Technologies Innovation Centre, and I'm also recently appointed Director of Enterprise Services at the University of Bristol. So thank you, Kim, and we'll crack on with this session, and I'll just give you a brief overview of the Bristol's Quantum Technologies Innovation Centre, and hopefully you're able to see my screen. If not, let me just try sharing again. There we go. It's slowly trying to work. So thumbs up, you can see it, right? Okay. So here we go. So the Quantum Technologies Innovation Centre is funded by the West of England Combined Authority and the University of Bristol. Excuse me whilst I'm having a technical problem. Oh, there we go. Its purpose is to provide open innovation facilities, state-of-the-art equipment, and to help accelerate the uptake of quantum technologies within the city. We aim to provide a unique set of labs and facilities, and help companies to scale up and grow, and to give them access to sort of the test beds that have been funded through the national programme. For instance, there's a city scale QKD network that the Quantum Engineering Technology Labs, the QET Labs folks here in Bristol have put together, and we have direct access to that through the labs in the pilot. So through our relationships that we already have, we're able to support those emerging businesses to help them with things like accessing semiconductor fabrication through our relationships that we have with those fabricators. But we also have an activity ourselves through the university's clean room called QTick, and that specifically around the integrated photonics platforms, and allows companies to design, develop, and build chip-scale devices that are kind of integrated photonics in their nature. We also have access to sort of manufacturing and prototyping facilities. We call it the hack space and the maker space. The hack space at the moment is small but beautifully formed. It's got lots of great tools within it, but we're looking to bring on in the full scale QTick a much larger set of tools, a bigger suite of tools to enable kind of people to generate enclosures, build enclosures, and flow solder and all those kind of things. Through our relationship with the UK national programme, we can help access the markets and trying to get to the end users who are interested in the applications of quantum technologies and wanting to buy products and services. And as I said before, we can access those unique bits of infrastructure. Presently, we have our facility in One Cathedral Square, and in a moment, Mike Payton will talk us through what's there and how to engage with that. And in the future, we will have a 3,500 square metre facility in the university's new Temple Quarter campus, and it will be a state-of-the-art facility with capable of hosting cryogenics, with noise reduction labs, and in close proximity to offices and breakout spaces and meeting rooms, to give any new venture a real ability to establish themselves as a professional outfit, get access to professional, high quality facilities, and so that they can really thrive within this environment. Some of the partners who we worked with in establishing it were Boeing and Airbus, of course, PsiQuantum, who have done a huge round of investment and raised close to $500 million in VC investment, are providing us with access to what they're doing, and in the fullness of time, when they have a full-scale quantum computer, will use QTick in Bristol as being their sort of European front door for that. So that's a whistle-stop approach to QTick, and now I'll ask Kim to run VT.
QTick is an incubator and accelerator for emergent quantum technologies and future disruptive technologies. QTick is currently in its pilot phase, based in 1 Cathedral Square, which is right next to Bristol Cathedral. It's in a beautiful location. It's an amazing space. It enables businesses to come and to grow and to flourish. We put a wrapper around them of technical support, business support, and provide them with access to laboratories, access to equipment, access to workshops and maker spaces, but also to collaboration spaces and meeting rooms and general breakout areas that they can come together and work with each other.
We're Kets, we're a team of 11 people. We're building cybersecurity systems using particles of light to transmit keys. QTick has helped our business by enabling us to grow out of the university. It's given us really great spaces to build our lab. It's given us access to equipment and really good officers, and also a really professional feel, so we can have meetings here with commercial partners and others. We found the labs and equipment really, really useful. I mean, we wouldn't be able to exist without it. We couldn't do this in someone's bedroom or their shed, so this is absolutely crucial for our business. We've been with QTick since its beginning, and we've grown with it in many ways. It's been really great to be part of seeing it grow, with new quantum companies coming in, being able to talk to them, share things, having access to all these amazing facilities, but also seeing it grow into something that will, ultimately be a flagship for the university.
Control is a little company that grew out of the University of Bristol to provide electronics for large-scale photonics. QTick has allowed us to grow organically, taking the space that we need close to the university, giving us access to the talent that's here with the facilities that come along with that. The labs and equipment here are fantastic. We've got the best facilities around, certainly in the Southwest. There's nothing comparable, certainly for quantum companies and quantum services companies in the UK. The great thing about QTick is the community that's here. It's a fantastic environment. There's always things happening, and there's all kinds of creative people around and neat stuff happening in the labs as well. Control really grew out of nothing. We have come from releasing a kind of minimum viable product about 4 years ago, and have grown totally organically. So QTick has allowed us to continue doing this much longer than we could have otherwise. Yeah, it's been fantastic.
One of the big challenges that we face as a region is how we constantly keep at the forefront. The new quantum facility is going to be one of our many flagships in terms of how we're driving forward new technology at the heart of everything we do.
QTick is funded by the West of England Combined Authority and the University of Bristol, and we look to bring to the region new businesses who will be employing local people, creating jobs and opportunities in high technology, exciting businesses, and contributing to the local ecosystem for entrepreneurial activity and new venture creation. The Innovation Centre is open for business. If you're a high technology business or thinking about developing a high technology business, then please get in touch. Our details can be found on our website.
So, as Musty's introduced, as part of the Quantum Technology Innovation Centre development, we've launched a pilot facility down in 1 Cathedral Square. So we're in the heart of Bristol, and it's a really, really exciting time now, because we've got this period over the next few years before the university launches its new enterprise campus to shape exactly what QTick is going to look like. So that means engaging with the ecosystem and all the fantastic stuff we've heard about in the earlier sessions today, and taking input to understand exactly where the gaps in capability are, what do our facilities need to look like, and what does the equipment and support we provide need to look like to give the maximum benefit to that deep tech and quantum innovation ecosystem in Bristol. So what's special about what we've got here? It's a small facility. Like I say, we're running a pilot, but it's completely purpose-built. So we've had input from people who've started businesses, from academics, from various experts to design the facility. Members all get access to a pool of equipment, and that ranges, from general hand tools right through to really, really specific, incredibly capital-heavy equipment for quantum photonics. And we give that at really affordable prices to help companies over those capital barriers to get started. And then there's the quantum and deep tech community that we have here, and the opportunity to shape the centre, which I'll come on to. So 1 Cathedral Square, a little bit of an introduction. It's absolutely fantastic location. So we're sited just next to Bristol Cathedral. In the bottom right there, you can see a view out of the window of one of the offices into the Cathedral Gardens. And what's great is it's a really professional environment. So Caroline from QTiC earlier talked about that impression of when you're bringing people in to meet the business. You can see the atrium there. It's we have concierge, a reception that can welcome you and your visitors into the building. And we've got really, really high quality spaces that give a fantastic impression. As I said, our facilities are all purpose built. So you can see a view here of some of our laboratories. QTick features at the moment 2 purpose-built laboratories. We actually have another one that's going to be coming online in December. We've also got a range of office spaces. So there's some private office, there's open plan, hot desking availability. We've also got a big breakout space as well, which can be used as from an auditorium to a space for group sessions. We've got great shared facilities in the building as well. So everything you'd expect from an innovation centre with free tea and coffee, great kitchen facilities, secure bike storage. Then there's the access to the equipment suite. So I'm actually standing in our hack space at the moment, where we've got a range of tools available to members, ranging from 3D printers through to pillar drill, milling machine, various hand tools that allow for rapid prototyping, quickly knocking things together to support the development of the business. What's really exciting here is that this is the start of development towards what's going to be a huge facility as part of the new campus. And so we're working with all of our members to understand what do you need here and asking them to feed into our decisions about what we purchase. So people who are working in QTick actually get to feed into this, and we can go out, purchase the equipment that they need to get their businesses up and running. On the community side, we've already got a fantastic range of companies here. So some of the most exciting quantum startups in the UK are already based in the pilot space. We have Control, making small control systems. We have Phasecraft doing quantum software. QLM, who we met earlier, doing quantum gas sensing. And KETS, who are working on quantum security. What's also unique about us is the level of integration with the university. So we're part of the University of Bristol. We've got incredibly close ties with academics, particularly in quantum, but more and more in other areas of deep technology. So we can help facilitate those interactions between the businesses that are starting out and looking to commercialize the technology and the expertise that we have in our academic community. We're also home to the QTick program. So we have all of the business support going on here, and we work really, really closely with Set Squared, with Engine Shed and the other parts of the enterprise offering at the University of Bristol, so that all of our companies can get access to the business support services as well as the technical side of things. Beyond that, it's an incredibly friendly space. So we've got a great community here. Obviously, COVID has changed things a little bit, but we are able to have the centre fully open. We're completely COVID safe, and we're well on top of that. And as we start to get used to this new normal, we're getting back towards arranging events, arranging the social things that really give the energy to the space as well. So fantastic time to get engaged in QTick, to contribute to that development. I guess just to summarise, where we're at the moment is we do have some availability in the offices. So it's all fully COVID safe. And as I said, there are opportunities around private offices and around open plan. We've got a new laboratory space opening in December 2020, which is around about 25 square meters. This could be a great opportunity, actually, because we have basically left it bare for the time being, and we're looking for either a company that wants to take it over or multiple companies that would like to share it, and we can fit it out to basically be in line with their requirements. So it's a great opportunity for some fantastic purpose-built lab space for a company that's looking. And then, as I've mentioned, all of this comes with the fantastic facilities that we have at 1 Cathedral Square. So the concierge, really high specification building, and the kitchens, access to the hack space, specialist equipment, and the opportunity to feed into that development of the centre over the coming years as well. So that's a really brief overview. If you want to get involved in QTick, or maybe if you know somebody who'd be interested in getting involved as well, then please do pass on the details. We'll share these around afterwards. But the website's there with you can access through the QR code, or drop me an email as well if you've got any questions at all. So I think with that, most of you want to rejoin. We're really keen to get your thoughts, get your questions, and have a conversation around QTick.
So QTick is pretty new. We've just got it off the ground, and the first question has come in from Ezra Carlson. What are the requirements for joining QTick? So Mike, would you like to give us how can Ezra join?
Yeah, so I think the key thing is we're looking for companies where we're able to really add value and support with the facilities that we've got. So the starting point is just to have the conversation. We don't really have hard and fast requirements, and we are focused on businesses that are in deep tech. So our main areas so far have been quantum, future networks, and cyber. But we're looking to provide support to deep tech businesses across the region and across the ecosystem. So welcome conversations from everybody. Please do just get in touch, and we can see if we'd be able to meet your needs.
Brilliant. And Mike, I wonder if you could maybe just give a little more overview of what's in that lab behind you. Yeah,
so we're I'm in the hack space at the moment. So the idea here is that this is effectively our rapid prototyping area. So we've got a couple of really high spec 3D printers in here that are available. We've also got a milling machine, a drill press. We've got a wide range of hand tools, some soldering stations, and some sorts of vices and metal fabrication equipment as well. So it's quite a varied range of kit. And like I said before, we're in the process of developing this. So actually just in the last couple of weeks, we've brought in a range of really, really decent power tools. And that's all come from feedback from our members. So we've sort of listened, we've brought in additional kit that's going to help them with their prototyping and again, add value to their businesses. So anyone who's part of QTick can come and talk to us at any time with suggestions, and where we have, bits of kit that will work for everybody. We're really keen to go out and buy those and make them available. I think this, on top of this as well, we've got the shared equipment pool. So we've got a significant capital budget as part of the QTick Plus program in the new enterprise campus to buy in equipment that will be useful to a range of businesses that will occupy the eventual QTick Plus centre. So far, for example, we've got a very high end, about £70,000 worth of oscilloscope, which is available for our companies to use. Obviously, that would be prohibitively expensive for many startups in normal times. So we're able to give that, bear the capital cost ourselves and offer that at an affordable price for businesses. We've then got a big list, again, of equipment that we're looking to procure over the next few years. And again, our members are playing an active part of shaping and deciding what order we buy things in and what we make available.
Brilliant. Thank you very much. Well, QTick is a really exciting venture, and I'm really hopeful that as we grow and expand, that companies will grow and expand with us, and that we will kind of help cement the region as being a great place to do quantum and deep technology startups and new venturing. So with that in mind, we are open for business. We are interested in talking to those people who would like to come and join us, or just interested in how they might get involved in some of the other activities that are going on. If so, do drop us a line, contact us through the website, or give us a call. So hopefully, as COVID passes, we'll be able to have more visitors come around. But in the meantime, stay safe, and thank you very much for listening. Kim.
Brilliant, thanks so much. Thank you to all of the speakers, panelists and the companies that we've heard from today's session. And a massive thank you to our attendees, that we really hope you enjoyed it. I'll shortly open the social lounge where you'll be free to network with the other attendees, and to join a table you just simply need to click on an empty seat and you'll be linked into a video call with the other people on that table. Thanks so much everyone, and please do enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you.